Hey everyone, I'm going to wait till a few people are on and then we're going to get started. So I get the comment all the time that sometimes I don't show who I am through my social media. I show who I am to my friends, to my clients, all my mums on the UBM, and if any of my mums are here on the UBM, they know what my life is like. They know what basically how I live every single day. And I really wanted to come to you once a week, hey Leanne, and just talk some real stuff, things that come up within a busy mum life and the reality of what it's like to live within a crazy life of being a busy mum. But I came up with, but this is just basically something that I was speaking about today. Hey Sandra, is that the reality of being a busy mum is real, but it doesn't mean that it's your excuse. Okay. Hey Diana. Hey Sandra. So I'm going to talk about some subjects today, and please, if any of my mums in there, press the love button, come and say hi and join in on the conversation. I want this to be not just about me, I want it to be about you. I want you to ask questions, and we're going to talk about 3 subjects tonight, and just get honest and truth with it, because this is live. Hey Anna, and I'm actually just going to say, I think I'm on the right direction here, because every time I seem to record this, am I like the right way up, guys? Like, am I like normal? Hold on, I'm just going to double check. Hold on, I think I am. Am I like normal way up? I'm just going to check myself on the computer screen, so bear with me. I really want all of you to engage with me and let's have a chat. Yes, I am. Awesome. So I was inspired today to talk about several subjects that keep coming up, and really get down to nailing exactly why we do what we do. But first of all, I'm just going to ask Anna, who's on here. Anna, are you still on here? Are you still on here, Anna? Anna? If you are, say yes. And Anna Crawford, do you mind if I just share quickly the numbers of your weight loss journey? If you are there. Hey Bridgie, quickly, are you there, Anna? Yes, okay. So, and hopefully you allow me. Anna just about had me in tears before, because it was very heartfelt. And today, and this is what I wanted to talk about, and it really inspired me. And so far, Anna has lost 13 kgs with us, and I remember the first call. And she's come on today and said that it was a huge day mentally, realizing that she'd lost 13 kgs and that she'd jumped into a size 10. And I just want to say love to you. I know you thank the program, but I thank you for taking action around being a busy mum, and taking those protocols and principles and letting rid of those excuses. And something that inspired me was that she said something so important, is that I'm going to teach my daughter about mindset, and anything is possible. And this is just so incredibly amazing. And yes, it's about us, all right, but it's about everyone else around us. We are teaching our children, we are teaching our kids how to eat. We are teaching our husbands how to look. In the end, if we're happy, our partners are happy, all right? They're going to get more sex, all right, because we feel confident in our bodies. We're probably going to get a better communication, better communication with them. We are going to live a happier life. Our kids are going to be happier because we are prioritizing ourselves. All right. Anna, I couldn't have done it without you and the support of the amazing ladies and Share the Journey. And thank you so much, Anna. And I think we forget about this, how important it is to prioritize ourselves. And look, I hear it time and time again about how, you know, I need to put my kids first, I need to do this, my husband this, da-da-da-da-da. Look, in the end, that's the story that you're telling yourself. That's the story that is, LOL, my husband's grinning right now. But when you feel confident about yourself and your body, everything just works out for you. So, you know, this is something that we have to remember. If things aren't going right in our lives, what are you blaming and who are you blaming and what are you not taking responsibility for? You know, in the end, if you're prioritizing your happiness, your kids are going to be smiling because they're going to feel that energy. And kids are energetic beings, all right? You know, I will tell you right now, I've been I split up from my ex a couple of years ago. My daughters were 2 and 3 when I became a single mum, and my youngest was affected with anxiety, and it was heartbreaking because she could feel that I was unhappy. And that was one of the catalysts for me. This light is bright. This was one of the catalysts for me becoming single because I wasn't happy. And I had to make that decision to move on. And then I remember the week that I had become single and Eden's teacher came up to me and said, you know, what's up with Eden this week? She's just so happy. And I said, oh yeah, I had to make the decision to split up with, you know, my partner. And, you know, now, you know, being single for the last 2 years, you know, having a relationship with an ex is a challenge. You know, you have to try and become amicable for the kids, but we are amicable and I'm very appreciative of, you know, what he does for them, and our kids are super happy. It's not easy. I see a lot of, you know, split up parents out there that are in positions where it's not like that. But, you know, we're lucky that we can come together and prioritize our kids. But yeah, you know, Anna kind of led on to this. You know, if you're sitting there and thinking that your life is unhappy, do you not think that by taking ownership of your health and fitness is not going to reflect everything else around you? Because when you're happy on the inside, and look, this doesn't just have to be about, sorry, I'm just coming to the light here. This doesn't just have to be about weight loss. You know, our program is more than that. Our program is mindset. You know, if you're happy within your mind, then you're going to be happy with every other area of your life. So really prioritizing you, your mindset, your it's all right. It's okay. You know, you prioritizing you is a great thing. It's not being selfish. It means that you're taking action with your life and everyone else around you is going to reflect that. Okay. Guys, the next thing I would like to talk about is what stops you from achieving your goal. And if anyone else is on there, what has stopped you from achieving your goal in the past? I'd love you to jump in and let me know what has stopped you so I can have a chat about it. But something that came up today, which has become quite, has been the topic of conversations while I've been speaking to people this week. I don't know where to look actually because my camera's down there, but that's up there. So I'm going to look a bit weird. And something that has been a serious thing is just previous dieting, you know, not knowing where to go. You know, I spoke to a beautiful mum tonight and she was like, oh yeah, but I've done everything in the past. I've done Weight Watchers, I've done this, I've done that. And in the end, it's because it's because of the chronic dieting, thinking that we've got to go on or off something, or the confusion in the media that has created that confusion that has stopped people from achieving their goals. And I think the thing is that there's never going to be one magic exercise to fix your body. All right. Reducing processed foods and sugars and excess carbs is always going to be a great start. But I think the key for most people is being consistent. Candy, my nutrition and not knowing the right things to eat is what stopped me reaching my goals in the past. Absolutely. And that's for most people. You know, I think the problem is you go into social media these days and you will look at, okay, well, Weight Watchers, maybe we have to count points. You know, we go onto a fitness model or bodybuilders protocol, and then they're going to be getting you to weigh food or count calories. Then you've got to go to Isogenics, where they tell you to drink a shake, you know, and reduce your calories to 500. Then you go to someone else that's telling you to fast. And the problem being is that a lot of these are so short-lived because we're not actually dealing with the real things at hand. I mean, generally speaking, for most people, the things that make people put on weight are the excess carbs and sugars, because that's where all their extra calories come from. But then also not being consistent, doing something for 28 days and not creating that sustainable approach. And this is the whole thing about the Busy Mum program, is creating that sustainable approach going forward. And then, as Diana says, the biggest barrier is mindset. And the things that come up within a busy mum life is, what is it, Diana? It's stress, it's emotionally eating, it's you know, not being able to create that that approach where you can have flexibility within your life and your nutrition. So therefore, mindset is something that has to be worked on daily as well. Laurel Gray, staying in routine with exercise, knowing what to eat. So, you know, I think the thing is with a routine of exercise, and this is for you, Laurel, is finding something that's sustainable around your life. And I think the concept of, oh, I've got to go to the gym or I've got to go for a run can really impact many mum's approach to health and fitness. So it's about saying, okay, well, what is doable to me? You know, is a 12-minute routine doable because I can keep consistent Monday, Wednesday and Friday better than going to the gym? So you've really got to ask yourself, what is it that I can do and what is it that I can stick to for more than 2 weeks so that you can get the better results, all right? And then knowing what to eat. Once again, you know, on the Busy Mum program, we simplify it. You know, we get back to whole foods, we're managing your excess carbs and sugars, we allow for flexible meals. So there is no right or wrong. I mean, I don't really like using the word, the saying, everything in moderation, because someone's moderation might be so different from someone's moderation might be a bottle of wine every night versus 2 bottles of wine. So it really is about managing that aspect to nutrition and getting help. You know, like our program is being designed by a nutritionist. You know, we have a qualified naturopath on the team. Is making sure that you go to someone who really knows what they're talking about, has the qualifications, and not copied it off the internet or sold it, you know, as something else. Mindset and motivation. So motivation, I personally think, is habitual, and also mindset has to be worked on daily. I get a lot of my mums to journal. I get a lot of my mums to listen to podcasts. You know, we either have breakthrough sessions every week or we talk about things that are stopping them. Because look, I'm 36 years old. I know I feel 21, but I'm 36. Where we are now, we've got to realize is that we've had years of conditioning. All right, that conditioning could have come from when we were 5 years old, from when we were 10 years old, from when we had, you know, limiting beliefs. And I heard one tonight, which was a new one. Oh, since I was young, I was never able to lose weight. I put weight on and I've never been able to lose it. Then you break it down. It's like, okay, well, I did this program, then I did that program, and then most of the programs only ever lasted 2 or 3 weeks, and then they stopped and they gave up because it didn't work, and then they went back to those old habits that were formed maybe when they were 12 or 15 or even 20. So, you know, I think it's really important to recognize that those belief systems do not dictate who you are right now. You can change those belief systems, but you've got to be able to do things that are going to change your neural pathways and constantly be worked on. How do you do that? You get help. You know, most successful people have more than one coach. You know, they get help, and to help you know, change those neural pathways. And that comes through education. Like, I don't listen to my own brain. I think most of the time I should be in a mental institute, to be honest. That's a fact. I had a conversation with my best friend today about this, but meaning that educate yourself. You know, there are so many amazing free podcasts out there. You know, YouTube is free. You know, go on there. Tony Robbins, Esther Hicks, you know, amazing motivation, you know, areas as well. And Diana, me too, I've lost 11 kgs. I've never been able to do that before. Yay, Diana, that's awesome. And, you know, it's, look at Diana, look at Anna, look at all the mums that have been on our program, and it really is achievable. But it's not about that one thing. It's, you know, I kind of say, what do I say? Lifestyle management, which includes mindset and stress management for a mum. Hydration, because most mums aren't hydrated. They're drinking coffee or too much wine. Nutrition, and then exercise. Because in that hierarchy, we're able to do. And like our motto, all right, is fit mind, fit body, fit life. If you haven't got a fit mind, you're not going to have a fit body, you're not going to have a fit life. And yeah, and look, you know, we do share a lot of internal trainings, you know, from people. I'm not Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is amazing. I'm going to share his stuff forever. I was live with him. I went to an event a few weeks ago and I was live, and he's absolutely incredible. If you ever get a chance to go and listen to him, but otherwise, turn on your phone. It's free. You know, it's really going to transform your life. I'm just going to see if there's any others here. Otherwise, I need to go and I feel the same, Leanne. The Facebook group has been a motivation. Awesome. Yeah, and ladies, look, that's why we keep, you know, the 8-week Busy Mum programs are kept at 50 a program, generally speaking. And the reason why we do that is it's so beneficial for our mums to have the support of, you know, all the other mums in the group, because we're all like-minded. You know, it's not like we've got you know, people on there without kids, or, you know, we're all in the same bracket there to support each other, and we all know that life's not perfect. And if you aim for perfection, you will fail, because as a busy mum, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. There might be a day that, you know, we might not be able to exercise, and that's just normal. So normal. Well, I just want to thank you guys. Today was just really a random snippet of, you know, keeping it real with Kelly. Every week I'm going to do a segment and I'm going to talk about totally different subjects. This was just, you know, 2 subjects that have come up today, but I want to talk everything with you and really be honest about everything as possible. But I really thank you for coming in and saying hi. This light is really bright behind me, but it takes out my wrinkles, to be honest. And yeah, thank you for coming and saying hi. If you're one of my mums, press the love button, come and say hi. And I better go and get my 4-year-old, who seems to be gone in my makeup now and seems to be sneaking around behind me. So that means that there's something wrong when everything's quiet. And have a great weekend, guys. Thank you for coming in and saying hi, and I'll speak to you soon. See you later.